Hey everyone, this is Corner once again, back with another video for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. So in today's video, I want to talk about the latest update that Capcom has announced for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Now first off, Capcom themselves did a live stream for the MH Festa event that's happening in Japan right now. So they did a whole live stream of that, and at the end of the event live stream itself, Capcom themselves announced the next upcoming patch for Monster Hunter World Iceborne, which is the newest monster that they're going to be releasing for December. And that is none other than the Stygian Zinogre itself. The subspecies of the original Zinogre is making a comeback in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Now, for those of you who are on the PlayStation console, as we all know, we recently got an update for the Horizon Zero Dawn collaboration that gave us a Zinogre in the Hoarfrost Reach, and some people thought that this might be a sort of mini spoiler as to what's to come in Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and you people are right. The Stygian Zinogre is making a return in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. This monster is famous for roaming around ice areas such as tundras, the Arctic Ridge and whatnot in previous generation games, and it's making a comeback in Monster Hunter World Iceborne within the Hoarfrost Reach area. So this is going to be an amazing addition to Monster Hunter World Iceborne. I cannot wait to actually play against this monster. So that is going to be the major update that Capcom has announced for the December patch for Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and they're also going to be doing a developer's diary around December 4, giving us more information in regards to this particular update. Now, for those of you who haven't played the previous generation games and don't exactly know what the Stygian Zinogre is, the Stygian Zinogre, as it pretty much states, is a subspecies of the original Zinogre itself, and in comparison to the original Zinogre, the main characteristics of this particular monster is that instead of having lightning-based attacks, it instead has dragon-based attacks, meaning that much like that of, let's say, the Ebony Odogaron, which is a subspecies of the original Odogaron, the Stygian Zinogre itself instead generates lightning that has the capability of the dragon element. So if you get hit by this monster, you will have the Dragon Blight on you, meaning that any elemental capabilities that you have will be completely nullified and your damage would be reduced. So that's one of the main differences between the original Zinogre and the Stygian Zinogre. And of course, alongside this, when it comes to the Stygian Zinogre itself, if you look at the overall appearance of this monster, it is a stark contrast to the original version. The original version has this kind of like blue and yellow coloration across its body supported by white fur, whereas the Stygian Zinogre itself instead has this black and white coloration across its body supported by a blood red fur that goes across its body. So overall, as you can see, despite the fact that these two monsters share the Zinogre name, their overall appearance is completely different, pretty much standard when it comes to most of the subspecies in Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter World Iceborne, as well as previous generation games of the Monster Hunter series. So overall, it is an amazing addition to Monster Hunter World Iceborne and an amazing addition to the roster of subspecies that we currently have in the game as of right now. Now, alongside this, Capcom themselves have also announced the next upcoming monster after the Stygian Zinogre itself. Now, they didn't actually give us a name for this particular monster. All we know is that it's gonna be an upcoming Elder Dragon for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Capcom themselves are continuing that theme of Elder Dragons when it comes to Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter World Iceborne by bringing us more new Elder Dragons to discover within the new world. So there's no information on this. All they did was a small teaser of this new monster for Monster Hunter World Iceborne, which is the newest Elder Dragon after the Stygian Zinogre trailer. So that's pretty much all that we've got. The small clip of this Elder Dragon flying up in the air and then landing back down again surrounded by flames. That is pretty much as vague as it gets. There's no information on this Elder Dragon. There's literally next to nothing because this Elder Dragon was not in previous games. This is a completely and utterly new monster for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. I personally cannot wait to see what Capcom has in store for this particular monster as well as the Stygian Zinogre when they come up in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. The Stygian Zinogre itself is going to be around December time, and alongside this, we're also getting the next part of the Horizon Zero Dawn event for those of you who play on the PlayStation. So do look up to that alongside the Stygian Zinogre when they come up around December time. Now that's pretty much it for this really quick video. I just wanted to make this really quick video regarding the two upcoming monsters in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. We have Zinogre's subspecies to expect around December time, And for those of you on the PlayStation, you also have the Horizon Zero Dawn event coming up, the second half of it. And after that, we also have the newest Elder Dragon that we can expect in Monster Hunter World Iceborne afterwards. Capcom has not stated when they are planning to release this new Elder Dragon, but I cannot wait to see it in action. It's always amazing that Capcom themselves are making new monsters for Monster Hunter World Iceborne, because that is something that I personally look forward to, because as much as I enjoy the veteran monsters in previous games, the fact that we get new monsters exclusive to Monster Hunter World Iceborne is always a breath of fresh air, because it's a completely new experience. So this is something that I look forward to in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. That is pretty much it for me for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like on the video itself, as well as subscribe to the channel so you can go ahead and catch up on any Monster Hunter content that I release in future, as well as any other games that I might be playing in the future as well. Until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Onward and upward.